Hey, welcome to This Commerce Life, an unscripted podcast that focuses on the stories behind small and independent Canadian retail and Canadian CPG.
What we try and do is deliver or pull out the story of our guests and give them to you. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly of retail and CPG in Canada. We're filling a need because we think that retail is hard on the best of days, but it's also a wonderful, wonderful place to grow up and make your living.
We also think that the industry, nor the people that inadvertently find themselves in the industry, really understand the industry at all. They don't really understand what goes on behind the scenes.
So listen to us, Phil and Kenny. We'll unravel it for you. We'll give you the story. We'll give you the story behind the story.
We can start. We don't have to wait for me, and what we usually do for our audience is have you. If you've listened to the podcast, you know that it's not a lot of complexity. We usually let you guys do all the talking, and we'll ask here and there.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. I wasn't too sure if you're joining us.
Hey, good morning. Hi. Sorry, are you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's late.
We are trying to find a quiet spot. Waking up the family.
I am. I'm hiding in the bathrooms. Like this.
It's all good. Just don't start singing.
No bathroom singing.
So what I was doing, just so you know, I was just gonna introduce Ashley to the audience, and then have Ashley do what we get them to do, which is tell us your story. So usually, what we like, Ashley, is I personally love it. I don't know if our listeners like it. I love it. Where you came from, how you got here, where is here, why is here. To me, it's more about the story. I'm usually really interested in you as an individual first, and the business or whatever. But I'd love to hear what you do, why you do it.
Okay.
Doing it. Why do you still do it?
Fair enough.
Anything in retail or anything retail related to me is like, why? I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. Even ask myself, why do you continue to do this? That's because I love it.
Yes.
But anyway,
Okay, awesome.
the next 45 minutes or so, it's all you.
Okay. You let me know if I'm getting off track.
We just stop you when we have questions. Because a lot of times him and I listen and we're just not too sure of something. So I like to dig a little deeper. So does Phil. So yeah, it's free flowing though. It's your 45. You go.
Okay. Sounds good. My name's Ashley Sauve, and I own Sauve's Country Market. It is a small farmer's market. Actually, it used to be a small farmer's market. This past fall, we built a new building, so now it's a big farmer's market. So I started Sauve's Country Market because I had gone. How do I want to start this?
Where is it?
We're in Woodslee, which is the middle of nowhere. Windsor-Essex County. So southern Ontario, right next to Detroit.
Okay, so like down toward. Okay, so like you said, Windsor. So that I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Middle of nowhere.
You got to talk to me like I'm the Canadian who knows Ontario. Like it's shaped like this, but don't ask me where things are.
So we're basically Detroit.
Okay.
We're 45 minutes from Detroit, and I'd be 3 hours from Toronto.
From TO. Okay.
Yeah. So where the market is there's no gas stations. There's a post office, but there's nothing. We are the only business where we are, which is kind of nice. Well, there's
So
a
that
few.
sounds like an interesting place to park to set up a business. Good for you.
Yeah.
Go
It's
where
in the middle of
nobody is.
nowhere, which is
Makes
it's
total
risky.
sense. Yeah, getting it now.
It's risky,
And we
but
expand on that. Good.
people love it. And I think I found the peace with it because I had moved away to London, Ontario. So in between where I am now in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I went to school. I took photography
Cool.
in London, and I loved it. My dream was an NHL photographer. I love sports photography. I grew up playing hockey, so
That'd be cool.
that was the dream for as long
That's
as
a
I
cool
could imagine. Until I found out I don't know how to get there. So this was
Usually a stopper.
But I worked in London for a company called Camera Canada, and I loved it. We did sports photography. We did like photo day photography with your trading cards and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I worked there, and then I was sports manager for a year or so, and then COVID hit was my problem. COVID hit, and I realized a lot of things that I was alone. My family was an hour and a half away from me, and I'm a homebody. So I moved home for a little bit because I wasn't working at the time because sports weren't running and
Well, not much
everything
going on,
else.
right?
And I found a love with the country again, the county, and that kind of thing. Um, so eventually, my job did pick back up in London because sports started, but it was different. It never kind of went back to the way it was. So I fell out of love with what I was doing, and I decided I was going to move home and take the risk and open this stand on the side of the road.
So go
Basically,
back to like, so how big is home again? Like we're talking small, like
very small town. Yes.
Yeah.
I have no idea off the top of my head what the population is in
a
Woodsley,
couple
but they're
thousand, or like we're talking less than that.
yeah.
Okay.
I would say over a couple thousand, I would think. But there's no the closest grocery store is 10 minutes. Gas station 10 minutes.
Really?
You want a Tim Hortons, that's 10 minutes. There's no Uber, there's no DoorDash, nothing like that. So middle of nowhere.
Okay.
We use cars. We're not a horse and buggy or anything like that.
Cool. So we have the ability to drive. Good.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Just make sure you got at least 10
You
minutes
got to have gas.
to get into town.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was maybe 12, I want to say my dad bought me this baler. So my parents are cash crop farmers. So they have wheat, corn, and soybeans.
Okay. Cool.
So I've been around that my whole life, live on the family farm, and the business is on the family farm as well.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad takes off the wheat, and you have the straw that usually you would bale up, and you would use it throughout the season for your cows or horses to lay on, and it's bedding. We found this cute little miniature baler on Facebook Marketplace, and my dad's like, "Let's buy it." So I was 12 at the time, and I started doing wholesale. So I went around. I stopped at Canadian Tires, and I started. I think I was in 3 or 4 Canadian Tires.
Really?
People with grass businesses and that kind of thing. So I think I was maybe 12 when that started. So
Wow.
I kind of always had that like
Wow.
entrepreneurial spirit in that sense.
Mhm.
But I liked doing that. I liked going out, and yeah, it was fun. So that's how I think I knew that I wanted to be my own boss and kind of do that thing.
What, 12?
Yeah, it was fun.
No,
So
because I'm assuming it's a small town. You're probably driving at 12, so you're doing all this Canadian Tire trips on your own. Just telling the old man to give me the keys, and
yeah, no, not exactly on the farm, sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, he was my ride everywhere. So that worked out. My mom as well too. So we
Right,
would
but
do
they
all
foster this entrepreneurial spirit, right? They clearly,
absolutely. Yeah,
well,
my
they're
parents
farmers, so
were
what the hell?
absolutely. They were supportive through all of that. And
Yeah.
I think a little bit they're butthurt that I don't want to take on the cash crop farming part of it, but I love different aspects of farming. So
Right.
yeah, so that's how that started. Shortly after that, I noticed that people were wanting to buy them in the fall for decorating their porches and stuff for Halloween. So I'm like, Dad, can I borrow a couple acres? And I grew pumpkins and gourds and the decorative corn and anything you would need for the fall.
Right.
And then
Okay.
I would take care of it and then harvest it in the fall. And I put quite literally like a wagon at the road with my straw and the pumpkins and
Right.
made the whole thing. I had done that maybe for 3 or 4 years, and I continued it while I was in London. I'd come home on the weekends and I'd run my little business, and then Monday I'd go back to school or go back to work.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So that's where
That's a lot.
That's a
lot
lot of
to do. Like it's
that's like business.
Yeah.
it didn't feel
And
like
you like your idea is just hey Pop, like 1-2 acres, don't worry about it. I'll just do my thing.
And he loves it too.
I'm sure he's probably thrilled. They're probably thinking, "Oh my God,
Mhm.
she's going to take the farm. Look at this, thank God."
Right. Definitely don't want all of it, but
Yeah.
yes.
Don't.
Uh,
Wow.
yeah, because he ran a small farm stand, probably maybe 18 or so. He had his little farm stand and he grew all of his crops.
Mhm.
Um, and they were just at the side of the road. So I'm kind of doing what my parents did
That is so
however
cool.
many years ago. I won't age them, but
All good. That's so
yeah.
cool. Wow.
Yeah. So the pumpkin stand's kind of where like the light bulb kind of went off. I created, it would have been 4 or 5 years ago now. I created a porch package. And this is where like my life totally turned. So this porch package, you had your little bale of straw and
Right.
a pumpkin, and I had made these door hangers, like a wreath for your door. And at the time, I'm like $20, right? Like just take them. And I had people coming from London, like an hour and a half away, to pick up their $20 porch packages. I had
Seriously.
people from the States. I met so many people that were coming, found me in Timbuktu to get their porch packages.
How did I find you?
I posted it on Facebook. I didn't pay for an ad. It just,
Okay.
friends shared it.
Just organic. Yeah.
It just, it grew into
Wow.
something that was crazy. So I had bought like this Cricut machine and I'm making these welcome signs. They were on a dollar store pizza pan is what they were made out of. And I just tied a rope and made the thing. So I sold out so many dollar stores of their pizza pans. I had
That's
to have
awesome.
sold so many of these. So I sold out of my own pumpkins that I grew. And that's when I started working with other farmers. That I needed stock, I needed inventory, and I just didn't have it. So got in contact with farmers and started buying wholesale from them. And yeah, so that was kind of the spark of.
And so this is post COVID. So this is not like this has been a couple of years.
This would have been the last year of COVID, 20,
So 21 ish,
22.
22.
Yeah.
When did you figure out the $20 was too cheap because people are driving from London?
Probably when the following fall when I had my the storefront open.
Yeah.
At that time, I also realized there was a lot of overhead costs. I now had a debit machine. Before it was cash or e-transfer. I had a little bucket. I don't even think we like nailed it down or anything. The bucket just sat on the wagon. So yeah, with the overhead cost of the debit internet, now I had different things to look at. That obviously the cost had to go up. And then yeah, you just learn the demand as well. And for me, it was always like the cost of seed, and now I have a pumpkin. When you're working wholesale, you kind of learn that no, there's more to it. You're picking it. The gas.
Your time might be of some value.
Exactly. So that was definitely all learned. I did not on day one value my time or energy at all. But I am thankful that I sold them for like $20, and here we are.
Listen, the reason I asked you right away, because as soon as you said $20, I just started laughing in my head. I'm thinking, okay, sooner or later she did learn that it's not about just the pumpkin and the pan, and the little bit of string or wiring or whatever you use. Like there's a lot of other shit that gets built into this. Like you want to pay yourself. That'd be a treat.
Absolutely.
But you can't pretend that you're paying yourself when you're not really making any money, because it probably costs you $25 to make the $20 sale. Like
yes,
you learn pretty fast that no, you can't do this much longer.
Absolutely. I made money off it because of my parents' help and everything else. But
all good.
When you start doing it yourself, you're like, oh yeah, if I spent 20, I need to charge more than 20. So
might be better to just go over 20 at least.
Exactly. So
right. Wow.
But yeah, that's where kind of the spark of opening something that was longer than my fall season kind of came into play. And shortly after that fall with the porch package is when I left my job in London and moved home and kind of took this risk of this new adventure.
So at this point, you're doing just these porch package things, right? So that's sort of that's the majority of your business.
No. So that is a small part of my business. So I guess the easiest way to describe it, I sell local produce and Ontario made products.
Oh, fantastic!
So I actually have like a full storefront with jams and pickles. I sell freezer meat, milk, and cheese,
Holy
eggs.
shit! Like you're a store.
I'm a store, yes. Yep. So that's
Wow.
we did 4 years in our smaller building. So when I told my
Mhm.
parents that it's time, I'm coming home. This is what I want to do. My dad has these machine sheds that he parks the tractors and stuff in. So I'm like, can I have a 20 by 20 square? So we poured cement 20 by 20. Him and my uncles built this little box in. We cut out a hole, got a door. So the last 4 years, I've been running out of this little 20 by 20.
So 400 square feet.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
not a lot of space, eh?
There's not a lot of space. So we did with it what we could. The day we opened, it was like, wow, this is so much space. What am I ever going to do?
Mm.
And then last year was our last fall, was our last fall in that building. So I'm actually right now in my new store that we built in the fall. So I had run out of wall space. I kept buying coolers and like freezers and
The first
Yeah.
the first meat freezer and the first
Yeah.
milk freezer, you're chewing up.
yes.
You know what? Probably 15, 20 square feet by the time you play it all. Like
Yeah.
you're losing real estate real fast, eh?
Absolutely. So I quickly realized that the money is in the freezers and the coolers. That's your profit margins on meat and eggs and stuff are that's I think where most of my business is held within those walk-it or the coolers and stuff. So in the new building, I put in a big walk-in freezer and a cooler, which will be nice, keep my produce better and stuff.
Produce
So
longer.
yeah, I wish I could take my computer and do a little tour right now, but
Maybe we'll drive down there one of these times when we're in Toronto, or I go to Toronto.
yeah, that'd be that.
He lives in Mississauga, so he's not
I
down
knew-
there. I'm in
I
Vancouver.
knew you were going to say that. I worry because Kenny's a local kid,
Yeah.
so he's not used to Ontario blocks or like when we're in Mississauga.
Once you
we're
get onto the
driving
roads, a road is a road.
His
I hate the city
version-
there.
Yeah,
He's in Mississauga.
I took him.
It's around the corner. Around the corner in Vancouver, like in Vancouver where I live, around the corner means around the corner. Like
Okay,
it's
yes.
4 blocks away. City
Yes.
blocks, 100 feet blocks, 200 feet blocks, whatever the hell they are. That's it. He's around the corner. We're driving 10 fucking minutes to go by, to not around the corner. It's like a trip,
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand the around the
Yeah.
corner.
right? Like
Yeah.
seriously.
Right.
But once you get in the open road,
Yeah.
I don't care because BC's huge. I mean, you can't. Everything's far. But
Yeah,
I would do that. I think that's really cool.
yeah.
So anyway,
I think it'd be really cool.
how big are we in now? So we go from 400 square feet all in. To
Yes.
what?
So now I'm in, I'm in a 60 by 40.
Oh, that's 2,400 square feet.
That's a lot of space.
That's
I'm
big. That's
like-
6 times.
Yes. Yeah, I think I can fit 6 of my little stores in this new one. So now I've upgraded. I've got my little office that I'm in now, which thank goodness. And yeah, so yeah, I grow some produce. Like we still do some pumpkins and stuff.
Right.
But I think what I love most is like my relationship with the farmers and the business owners.
For sure.
I think I love that more than retail. Like I just love my relationships.
It's the relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I never want to scale to the point where I'm dealing with like a big distributor or anything.
Right.
I like that personal connection. So I usually pick a day or two out of the week and I go around Windsor-Essex County and I go see all my farmers and teaching.
So you're grabbing like the eggs, you're
You're
grabbing
still doing it.
the meat,
Yes.
locally.
like it's all, and
Yeah,
you're
I
bringing.
can-
Like,
yeah. So I can
so
tell
how
you.
far from the store do you have to source? Like you 15,
Um,
20 kilometers, 50 kilometers from the store. Like what do you?
In Ontario time, I can tell you that I'm like 40 minutes.
Okay, so okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're in the
I can
middle
do
of the
that.
county, which is really nice. So I quite literally go around the whole county, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gone for 5 hours, I would say, picking up everything by the time I'm done with the
It's not
chatty
too bad, then.
farmers and everybody.
But you're picking fresh.
Yes, which I think is important, and I think a lot of my customers,
Absolutely.
like I could tell you anything you want to know about anything, the produce. I can tell you when it was picked.
Mhm.
Like
That's a
I think
big
that's
deal, though.
important. As much as I don't grow it and I don't pick it myself, I think it's good to know. I can tell you what's sprayed. I can tell you, yeah, like I know the farmer's name, which I think is like
Super
really
cool.
important, and I can pass that information on to customers as well.
Right.
So yeah, I think I never really want to go to like a warehouse and go get produce. Like it's to me,
Yeah.
it's about having that relationship and knowing that I picked it up today and it's still fresher than what you would get a week from now at the grocery store.
2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come on, seriously, a week would be a treat.
Yeah. So that's the produce end of it. And then
Mhm.
like products, at the moment, I'm just doing Ontario made products,
It's awesome.
which it keeps everything local. But with the push right now of Canada wide, I've researched some really cool businesses throughout Canada. So I think that's the next thing that I kind of maybe go Canada wide. But definitely want to keep like supporting us on the side. I have no want to cross the border or ship it from China or anything. I want to
Right.
make sure that
Mhm.
like I'm supporting somebody within our economy in that sense. And then what's really nice is like everybody that I work with, we're almost partners. Like social media, we support each other back and forth. Like everybody's a really small business, so they're letting their followers know, hey, they have it over here, and I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have the owners out for tastings, and you actually get to meet who made the product and that kind of thing as well. So, yeah.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
That's
I gotta
that's
find
a,
out.
a way different concept from a food demo, which a lot of kind of brands go to. But this is that's really cool.
What's it
Yeah.
called? Windsor-Essex? What's that? Windsor?
Windsor-Essex County is where we are.
I gotta find out where the hell you are. This is driving me crazy.
And he couldn't really handle the drive to Ottawa, so I'm not sure how he's
Oh
going
my
to
god,
Yeah.
that was so
It's
boring. I'm sorry, that's a dry drive. You can call it whatever you want.
So
That
it's
was
to Windsor.
so
from
boring.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
flat.
god.
Yeah.
I've been to Windsor.
You may need to fly there. Maybe I'll meet you there, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're almost like you're sort of close to the Lake Erie, even, right? Like,
Yes. Yeah, there's lakes
Yeah.
that surround us, which is really, we're very lucky for peaches and stuff like that. We like,
Mhm.
it's all super, super local. Like, probably can't say that we're just as big as Niagara region, but we get that same kind of wind and stuff that you need for peaches.
okay, but there's a lot of population sort of in your area. Like, it's not small.
No, we
And
get
so
a
you're
lot
on the highway. Like, where are you?
we're maybe 10 minutes from a highway from the 401.
Okay, but you're not making it even more convenient for yourself. So how am I like so I'm bombing down the 401. Like, how the hell do I know you exist? Like, what? Because there's a lot of side roads here.
So we are on a side road. It's not a dirt road, but we're on a side road.
Like on 48 or one of those ones, or
So we're in between South Middle Road and County Road 8. County Road 8 is a nice one because it runs from like Leamington, Wheatley.
that's a nice
Which
straight
is-
line.
Yeah, and then into Essex and Windsor and so on as well. So, but a lot of word of mouth for people who find us.
You have to be, my dear. Holy shit! Like, you are really
Facebook.
No, but it's a cool one though, right? Because
yeah.
we don't have, if you think of Ontario, like made local is difficult to begin with,
Mhm.
and then to collect the local brands around you, and then to do what you do, like I know of no other retailers that does what you do, because even the ones that are your size that are doing such a thing, they have brands coming to them. So for you to go out and collect what you do is
I think it's really cool. Like, we do have this out here. So
Mm.
like if you go in, like if you leave the city of Vancouver, like get out of the lower mainland, and if you head into the interior, like in the Okanagan, right? Because
Mhm.
it's very similar to Niagara in your area. Like we grow lots of shit, peaches, like apples, blah, 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 blah. And
Yeah.
a lot of the farmers markets who are very seasonal
Mhm.
will do sort of what you do. I mean, they may not drive maybe because like if you're in Karameas, you've got 3 or 4 clicks of literally nothing but food stands
Yeah.
that will do sort of what you're doing, local,
Mhm.
support it. Most of it's probably dropped off now because the density is probably a little bit better than you because
Yeah.
you sound like you're the only person around for at least 10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
around. Like you're
Yeah.
going to pick up. Nobody's driving. Well, they could drive to you, but you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
there's not
But
enough stops in between.
yeah, and I find people take the trip. They'll come out here for the day. A lot of families from the city. We keep like picnic tables out, and we've got a little area for the kids. Sand, like
All right, a quick word from one of our partners here at This Commerce Life. This is on behalf of Maritime Good Food. We love them a lot, and we love Dwayne Boudreau, who runs this company, even more. If you are a producer, if you're a brand, and you're trying to get onto maritime shelves, or you're a retailer in the Atlantic Canada, and you're looking for great local product, you need to know about Maritime Good Food Distribution.
So Dwayne is actually located out there. You know why I worry about this stuff? Because when I see it from our perspective from the West, is I'm always trying to figure out how to get out there.
Yeah.
Like I can get to TO,
Yeah.
but I'm always trying to figure out how the hell do I get to the Maritimes?
Yeah.
So Dwayne is based there. Kind of, he is like Atlantic Canada's sort of local food
Absolutely.
solution, right?
Absolutely. He's our guy on the ground out there.
I'm assuming handling sales, all the in-store relationships, which he's probably had for a trillion years, right?
Yeah.
Order management, helping me with AR, getting my listings
That's
in,
right.
weekly deliveries.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a couple, 300-400 type of retailers that he's calling on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it across Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI?
New Brunswick, PEI, and Newfoundland, I think.
And Newfoundland too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
then,
independents as well as the banners?
Correct. Sobeys, Foodland, Co-op, Lawtons, and then the independents that are out there.
Oh wow! So he's basically calls on everybody. So like he's like your one. He's literally your one-stop shop food solution distributor for the Maritimes, Atlantic Canada.
That's right. That's right.
Wayne, crushing it. So if you're a local brand, or you're trying to break into the Maritimes, you need to go see Dwayne. You need to talk to him. If you're a retailer and you're looking to stock more local, again, you need to talk to Dwayne. You can find him at maritimegoodfood.ca. And for those of you in my province or Phil's, if you're looking for someone to help you get into that market, I'm assuming he's going to would obviously consider all of us too.
Yes.
Light it up, baby. Light it up.
pile of
That
stuff.
is really cool. Like,
and a couple of things, and parents and the kids just they eat it up, and they're like, do you mind if we stay? And I'm like, no, like enjoy. And they will sit out there and just enjoy the space, which is really nice. A lot of people that come from the city or different areas are just curious about the farm too. And my dad loves that side. We bought a little wagon. He does wagon rides and when he's available. But so I think eventually my dad's plan of things, he wants to do an educational farm one day. So I think it'd be awesome. Yeah. I'd still have the storefront and we'd have school buses that come in, but he wants to get a bunch of baby animals and teach people because we notice a definite, like, some people have no idea where their food comes from. A lot of people have no idea. Which I think that's maybe why I love what I do so much. People ask and I can tell them. So I think he wants to do this educational farm if he ever retires.
Well, you know what's funny? Because the old man's probably thinking, listen, this daughter, God bless her, I love her, I'll do anything for her, but she's not going to be any help to me. I got to get someone. I need people excited about this, so someone will take over this.
Yeah.
Exactly. Crazy.
Yeah.
But in theory, like, not because I don't want you doing this, but for example, like if you went closer to this milestone. I don't know what milestones. I'm just looking on the map. Like you could scale this into a couple locations and still make it very manageable and very you.
Mhm.
Like you spend a couple days in each, you get because your staff sounds like, if I'm working for you, like if I was to work for you, I feel like I would just follow your lead.
Okay.
Like if you're excited, I'm excited. If you're not excited, I'm not. If you're driving, I'll drive. Like I'd be thinking, oh, I'll just whatever she does.
Yeah.
So like you can play that. I mean, you don't have to go to
Mhm.
I don't know, Bell River because that looks farther away or whatever. Like you don't have to do that, but you could do this really cool little play because I think your idea. I mean, it works in BC.
Mhm.
I think this is fabulous.
Yeah. And I did give that like a hard thought when we were doing the building plans and stuff to build the building. I'm like, do I move into a town where I have the foot traffic and like people, or do I stay where I am and just in a new space? And like I just kept coming back to people love the peacefulness. They want to come out here because there isn't a gas station. There's not a Timmy's. There's not a grocery store. Like I think people love the day trip drive to nowhere. They find like peace in it. Like I've got customers that it's Sunday. They're coming. Like I know that these customers, my regulars, are coming, and they live 45 minutes away, but they're
but it's a nice little jaunt, right? Luckily, I'm watching I'm not on your Facebook. This is usually a film. I never do this because I can't chew and chew gum and walk at the same time.
Yeah.
So, but your store looks really cool. I saw Cedar in there. We've had them on the podcast. They're local for you.
Yes.
Down the road.
Yeah.
What a cool looking store, though. So when you zoom in on that farm sort of space, that's part of that's your family, right? And then I can see you got a little pumpkin patch walkthrough thing.
Yes. Yeah, we do a corn maze.
You're doing some cool stuff here.
Thank you. Yeah, we do a corn maze every fall.
Yeah.
I don't charge for it; it's just donation, and I try to donate to like a childhood cancer or something, or something good to the community. And we do a nighttime corn maze, which is probably like my favorite night of the week or of the whole year. We dress up and people come through, and we scare the bejesus out of them. It's so much fun. So it's a good community too, which is I think why I love that so much.
For sure. What a neat concept.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I just don't. You know what it is? Because I don't know Ontario. I just don't picture you guys doing this. Like I know we do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have, but this is really neat, man.
Thank you.
I don't. I mean, a retailer somebody will probably call and yell at me, but we don't typically do this. Because it's easy for Ontario kind of retailers. Like if you decided to go the other way and go, hey, listen, I'm going to start collecting brands and kind of building, even if I just wanted to go in May, you'd probably get some pretty wicked brands show up at your doorstep pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
But the relationships certainly wouldn't be there.
Yeah, I've gotten a few, actually just like mail deliveries of people who want their stuff in the store. At the time, they were outside of Ontario. Their product was amazing. I tried it, but I was like, it's just outside of Toronto, of Ontario. So I'm like, not at the moment. But I think it's cool that like businesses have found this little market in nowhere, which is neat. But I do kind of feel a little honored when people find me.
Yeah. I think it's
super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So how did you get here?
Ontario
it was made with Ontario made. Yeah, so Hadas and her team they put us in touch with Ashley.
What a cool find.
Yeah. So I keep getting nominated for their Ontario Made Award thing. So.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So I won it 1 year, and I was a finalist last year.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
So with the expansion this year, we put in a kitchen as well. So I'm going to be doing like donuts and stuff. That's the machine that they go through the conveyor belts and come out. So hot donuts and ice cream as well. So.
I saw the post on the ice cream. I looked at little space. Now, is that within your 2,400 square footprint, or now are we now
Yes.
pushing the building already?
Yeah, that's within the building.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. So
Four.
a
That's
whole lot
okay.
more possibilities now that I've got that kitchen, because I had no running water in the other store, so I had no sink,
Mhm.
so the
Oh,
health
wow.
unit wouldn't let me do anything.
No, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
So now that
Yeah.
I've got a hand washing sink, I can make a fruit salad.
Wow.
I don't think I'm going to cook too much, but I can do that kind of thing.
But if you did, like forget frying and
Mhm.
maybe baking, because you can leave things, but no, no complicated griddle frying shit. Like, don't do
Mhm.
that. But because if you have people coming, how nice to sit outside, where the kids can run through the maze. You could sit outside, have a nice fruit salad or a nice fresh salad or something. Like, you can see that
Yeah.
would be, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the idea. Because what I've heard from customers is like, oh, it would be so nice to, like, well, people sit anyway, but we'd love a
Yeah,
cup
but I'm
of
nice to
coffee
picnic a little
or
bit,
something.
like,
Yeah. So
and
now I
buy
can do
something
that.
from you.
Mhm.
Wow.
So if I'm, because this will come up is if I'm made in Ontario or I'm made in Canada,
Mhm.
what requirements do you have? Like, so if I show up at your doorstep and go, actually, wicked store, I make
Yeah,
an
how do I get in?
Ontario-made product.
Hmm.
How do I get in here? Like, is that enough? Like, I can just show up and go, hey, take me. I'm Ontario-made, or
Yeah.
what's your process for picking? Yeah.
To be honest, yes. I think as simple as that. I'd like to give everybody the opportunity. I'd like to help anybody grow. The only requirements, I guess, because I am inspected by the health unit, everything that I take in has to be made in a certified kitchen.
Clearly.
And you obviously have to follow the rules of, like, if your packaging needs whatever information on it,
Right.
that all needs to be legit in order, because otherwise we'd both get in trouble. So as long as
Yeah.
all of that is fine, I pretty much don't really say no too often. As long as I can afford to bring the product in, we're willing to work together. The only reason, if it just wasn't moving, then we'd have a conversation of, hey, it's not moving. But that's very rare that happens. But yeah, quite literally, send me a message, show up at the door. I'd love to give anybody an opportunity.
So I like, because you guys know the areas better than I do. So, like, do you really need to move out of Ontario made? Like, I would assume, especially in those areas, you got so much handcraft. I would think anyway, and things like that. Do you need to worry about buying something from BC or Manitoba? Not that we don't want to help, like, my
Yeah.
province. I'm 18, but do you need to leave even Southern Ontario?
I don't. But there has been some businesses that I've seen that I'm like, that is too cool. Like that, what a neat product. And it's something that I haven't seen. I
Okay,
think
that's
is maybe why I want to branch out. That it's like,
right.
it's everybody. Not, I love Cedar Valley, but Cedar Valley you can find anywhere in Windsor-Essex, of course.
You can find it anywhere in
Yes.
BC.
Exactly right. So it's when you have that like niche product, I think that's people come in and like, oh, that's so cool. I've never seen that before. I don't usually get that very often. I've never seen this before because of where we live and who I'm supporting in that sense, which of course I would always support those people, but it's a thought, but I'm still at this moment still doing Ontario. I haven't changed.
Well, you got a big province. I mean, you could pull things in, not so to be easy, but you pull things from Thunder Bay. You could pull things from Ottawa. Like, that's not going to be. That's not. Nobody's. I don't care about anybody. So nobody's driving from Windsor up to Thunder Bay for shits and giggles. That's that's a hike.
Absolutely.
I don't know why people drive from Toronto to Ottawa. That's a boring ride. Like, you have to do those. You don't do those for fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
So for you, like, I'm trying to think the same. Like, within your province, you guys have so much cool stuff. You just don't. I find, because we've been doing this for way too long, is that out of all the provinces, I think you guys do the you're trying, and I love the organizations that are helping, but you guys do the sort of least of it.
Yeah.
And you've got all the population. Like, people from Quebec are all behind Quebec, Maritime people, Atlantic, BC. You know what I mean? Like, we're all over our, and we're super stoked about telling. In Ontario, it just seems to be a problem, just probably because you have all the big guys there and they get all the voice.
Yeah.
It's the little guys don't get much. That's why I'm just loving what you're doing, because I mean, I mean, I don't usually get out of Toronto when I stay with him, or in the old days when I used to travel for work.
Yeah.
And I love Toronto, and I really do. I like the
Mhm.
city and stuff. But I mean, it's any big city, like whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
It's you want once you get out, it's you see the things that I think we're used to seeing.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I just thought about Phil. You had asked about somebody coming in and asking about a product. I don't know how I completely missed this. Another thing we do is like a farmer's market weekend, and I have vendors that come in and they set up their booths and they sell their stuff for the weekend, and I call them these vendors markets. So that's another way that I try to support people that I necessarily in the old store wouldn't have space for. But we kind of all work together, and I'd make this Facebook event, and all 50 of my vendors would share it. And like in the fall, we probably have 3,000 plus people over 2 days come through the
Holy
farm
shit.
and go through these like vendors events.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's another way that we kind of support when
Each other.
and when I can't really support that business because I don't find that it's really a farmer's market item, or I
Right.
don't have space. Space was
Right.
probably my biggest issue.
But you're still supporting the community, like you're bringing people into this stuff.
Yeah, so I get
Or
people.
you just need to get you just need to get Dad to build another 2,400 foot slab. He's not doing anything anyway. Like seriously, tell the old man, let's go pitter patter.
Yeah, well,
We want you out of the house. Do something.
Exactly. We would empty out the machine shed that I had my little 20 by 20 in, and we put all the vendors inside. So when it was a 2-day event, they would leave their stuff and then come back the next day. We'd open up the door. So it was like an indoor outdoor event because we would have
super
like,
cool.
food trucks and stuff outside.
Good for you.
But yeah,
Good
that's
for
another
you.
fun thing that we do. Yeah, I can't believe
That's a rockin' event.
I can't believe I forgot to say that.
No, that sounds really so.
That's-
I'm assuming you're very similar to what I can understand from here. Highly seasonal, I would guess. So,
Yeah.
but we run 365, right? Like we're all year.
No, so I am just seasonal.
Okay.
Now in the new space, I have heat and air conditioning. In the old space, I didn't. So
Yeah, so definitely your season.
yeah, in the old space, I was May to October 31st.
Okay.
So 6 months or so. And in this new space, I do have heat and air conditioning. So I'm hoping to stay till Christmas, but I don't think I'll be 360 because I don't think people are going to come out in the snow on a back road.
Unless you just do like a day a week where you make it
Maybe.
for someone to say, listen, it's open Saturdays,
Yeah.
like the day off sort of
Mhm.
idea, and say it's Saturdays, we're open from 10 till 4.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you do get at least people maybe to say, okay, yeah, because then I think if you make it sort of a destination, to your point, if you're out in the back areas and you got 3 feet of snow, and you're like, I mean, really?
I try not to adventure in the winter either. So
No,
So
I don't blame you.
And I keep my winter months, try to keep those open because I still do photography. So
Okay.
I do sports photography throughout the winter. And actually the stuff I was doing at my old job in London, I'm now doing here. I do like a soccer league, baseball league, and hockey in the winter as well. So that's kind of my winter gig, which is just kind of weekends. I don't do much, but lots of research for this. And
that's awesome though.
Yeah, but I try to stay busy in the winter.
Okay, then you don't need to 65. So like you said, if you run even maybe to Remembrance Day, right? Just that's far enough. That pulls you another 11, 12 days and maybe you can start up earlier if you really had to. I don't know your seasons out there.
Yeah, I think Christmas we would do okay with if I made up like baskets for businesses and stuff.
Yeah.
Little things. Because a lot of people have asked me for baskets for like Mother's Day, Father's Day, stuff like that. So I think Christmas we would do okay. But after that, I think I hibernate like a bear.
It's all good. All good.
It gets super snowy and then super bitter cold, right? So
yeah, it's cold.
I think you've got to work really hard. You look at what they do in Ottawa with the Rideau now, right? And even there, it's a lot of work, right? Like to kind of entice people to come out in the cold like that. It's a lot. So I hear you.
It's kind of romantic if you're coming from here and you're going to escape every dough, and you're thinking, yeah, but I'm not getting up. I'm not doing this every day in -20. And I don't give a shit how cool it looks.
Mhm.
I'm going to take an Uber, or bus, a cab, or drive. I'm not going to skate down there and freeze.
Yeah. Our winters usually aren't too bad because, like, I like to call it the Florida of Ontario. Like,
Right.
we're not in a snow belt or anything. This winter was cold, but
You're cold, though.
usually not too bad. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a winter lover.
All good. I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many people
I
you
don't
staffing?
think after this winter.
No, you guys had a shitty winter.
At the moment, I am the only one. My mom, bless her, she helps me out a lot, which is really nice. So at the moment, I have no staff. With the new space and the add-ons of the donuts and stuff, I'm definitely looking for that. So that's my new challenge, and wish me luck.
Well, I mean, you should, if it's seasonal work, you should be able to find students who are looking for something to do, because you close in the winter, which is kind of cool.
Mhm.
So you know what I mean? Like if they're studying and stuff, like, I mean, you're not asking for
Yeah.
time,
Yes.
right? It's kind of just like a pee break. Just still you do something, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because I need somebody. Weekends, even in the old store, we're really, really busy. During the week, it's kind of slow. I get my usual people, and it's kind of I don't know. You sit and you chat, kind of during the week.
But that's I think probably half the fun of it too, is that
Yes.
it becomes so. You have your relationships with obviously your suppliers, but I'm sure you know a lot of your customers by name, and they know you, and it's coming in, and how you're doing this week, how's things going, how's mom and dad, like it's
Absolutely. Yeah. Mhm.
that's, I don't know, I just love this small business. I just love this idea.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, wow, good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm excited. I'm
Wow.
thinking
Yeah.
in my brain. I'm thinking about how I get them out there. I'll figure it out.
We could do
Oh,
that.
thank you. I hope I don't disappoint you.
Is that drive better than a drive to Ottawa?
No,
You won't.
it's really flat.
Can't you guys put a
Really, really
mountain or
flat.
something somewhere?
No.
Can't you backfill,
Listen,
like
Kenny,
what you got
okay.
leftover dirt? Just
So
pile it.
there's
Now you can watch your
Listen,
dog
there's
run
no-
for miles.
yeah. There's no way to sugarcoat. I actually think that the right way might be to get him, Kenny, to get you to fly into Windsor,
Yeah.
and then we work our way back, because there's some amazing brands. Like,
I think it would be awesome. I just find your drives are just so boring.
It's extremely
So the
boring.
carrot has to be extra. It has to be. We go see Ashley, and then we kind of work our way back, because there are other. Are there? Not to put you on the spot. So if you don't, none of them come to mind is totally okay. But are there local brands that you do love?
Oh, absolutely. Lots of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned Cedar Valley. That's one. I think they've done amazing.
Nice people.
Another one is I think she's 20. Farmer's Gold is what it's called. They are her parents own Dover corn. So she makes these little corn puffs. People go crazy for them. She's amazing to work with. So she's a manufacturer. But yeah, called Farmer's Gold. They're in Dover, Ontario. Another one, Windsor-Essex has gone crazy for Iron Kettle. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're a bakery that I work with. So I get their bread on the weekend. But excellent food. People drive all over for Iron Kettle, which is great for me because it's a great drive for people to come in here. Often he has lineups, and people come here to beat the line, or they were sold out. I'm not sold out yet, that kind of thing.
Wow,
that's cool.
Yeah, like I could keep going. I love all the business.
So if this wasn't massively painful for you, like, and you thought, okay, they're not that bad at two, you can push people to us. We'd love to tell the story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, it's the Canadian stuff, man. We're like, that's all we do too. Like, it's all about, I don't give two shits what happens to the south of us. Like, this country's got so much cool stuff going on. We got really cool people doing cool things. We need to tell our story way better than we do.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah, I will definitely pass along your information, because I've got
awesome.
Everybody I work with. I think they're doing an amazing job, and Lots of success stories, which is nice. Like I know everybody's story, so when people come to buy their product, I talk about that product. So yeah, I'm sorry if your inbox gets flooded. I will. I'll share your information.
Don't be sorry. We're not sorry. We
Fill it
love
up,
it.
fill it up, fill it up.
We love it.
So we've got donuts coming, ice cream coming. So that's this year, right?
Yes, that is my.
What's 27 look like? Because I'm assuming your mind's already kind of running.
Yes. I want to grow like small. I have no idea how to do it. I need to hire a barista or something, but I would love to serve coffees.
It's your place
coffee
is
and
definitely
donuts.
coffee suited.
Yes.
Totally.
I'm sure I could do it and learn, but I know I can make a Keurig coffee. That's what I know how to do.
There's so much equipment out there now that does not require a barista per se.
Okay.
Right? It will grind.
Yeah.
And it will, it's got proper pumps in it. So it will do, you don't get the sexiness maybe of the barista part, but you could do it. And then it would complement, like, because I'm assuming you've got baked goods coming in. Like, seriously, I think listening to you, I would be those people that are already at you thinking, you should serve some food. I want a cup of coffee. I'll just go sit outside. Like, I'm that guy too, because I'd be thinking, if I'm stopping, what the hell? Maybe
exactly.
I'll go through the pumpkin patch with a cup of coffee. Just, I don't know, just to do something, right?
Yeah. So coffee, that's definitely something. I need that before I take the jump to any more machines that need humans.
Yeah, there are options there that you can do that are very, very good.
Yeah.
Always nice to have the barista, the 18, but
exactly.
Barista phones in sick. Not much of a machine ain't doing much anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Anything else?
I left. I've got a plug for an oven if I decide to make cookies or stuff. Also, I hate wasting. So if I've got strawberries left over, I can make strawberry jam, and then I can sell that jam. Like that kind of thing is like what I'm hoping. I can make a muffin with strawberry muffin or something. That way, I don't have as much waste.
Right. Or you could have people come in, take the strawberries, and then come back with the muffins that you can sell.
That would be nice. Yes, I do work with a few bakers that we do.
Why not?
Actually, I give her all my berries that didn't sell last week that are still fine, and she gives me a better price on muffins and that kind of thing.
I mean, right? That's a win-win.
Yeah. So I've got a lady that does that right now. She makes scones and turnovers and muffins with that kind of stuff. So
that's fantastic. I still can't understand the traffic you're getting though. Like I'm trying to wrap my head around that, but
yeah, we're definitely not like Walmart busy. Ever.
You don't want to be.
But that's it. I don't want to be. I like having conversation with people. I think people like coming here because they don't feel rushed. But I mean, we have enough traffic that I'm able to expand and grow, and I'm living my life off of this income. But yeah, we're not busy, but busy on the weekends, I would say.
I think that's really cool, actually. Like, I think it's just really cool. Good for you. Yeah, we need more people.
I think it sounds
across the country.
Highly experiential. That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I think I would be the people. I think I'd come probably just chat, buy some stuff, but you'd get to know who. I don't know. I think I like small business that way. I think that's what it should be.
Well, you're always welcome. Let me know when you're coming up. I'll make sure I'm around.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not coming otherwise. I'll be with him anyway, so it's all good.
I don't know. I think he's gonna fly into Windsor. I don't think I could take 3.5 hours of complaining out there.
Like, where's the mountain? There's no mountain. Give me a hill. Give me a hill.
There's not a hill.
I don't think
Give me a raging river. Give me something.
No. Sorry, no.
There's lots of lakes.
Bales of hay. Yeah.
I like lakes too, but I'm so used to like driving here. Like, this is where it's funny, right? I can, like, when I was in university, I lived in Vancouver, but I grew up in Trail. So a 7-hour drive. So I'd leave after my 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock class, drive to Trail, stay till Sunday morning, drive back. Like, who cares? It's 7 hours, not a big deal. There, 2 hours, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I haven't seen anything that's so flat. Like, is there anything in this property? Can you put a tree? Can you do something? Here, there's windy roads. Like, you have to stay awake, or you can end up at,
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll
you
find
should
it in
definitely
spring, fall.
fly to Windsor.
Yeah, maybe.
If you can't
Okay.
fly to Windsor, do Detroit, and then it's 40 minutes probably back.
Yeah. I think it's got to be like that. I don't mind the drive. I like driving.
Mhm.
So maybe I'll pop out there and we can work our way back.
Yeah.
I'd like to see London too. Like I've never been to London. I've been to Windsor.
Mhm.
I did a tour of the Jameson plant years ago.
Well, I'll send
Years
you my contact for the dairy farms I work with. They're just
I
outside of
love
London.
dairy people.
They're so much fun. She'll talk your ear off.
Oh, light it up,
The owner
baby.
talks
Just
to them,
light it
so-
up.
So I'll definitely send her your information.
You
too,
just
'cause
fill
they
us up. If you want the baker who takes your
Yeah.
whatever
Whatever
we're
you
like,
want to do.
cool stories. Just want cool stories to support
Uh,
that area.
I will
Period.
hook you up with some cool stories.
No, let's do it.
We love
Awesome.
it. We love it. Thank you for doing this.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
No, it was
Thank you.
awesome.
This was a lot of fun.
No, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you go sell some stuff now.
Awesome. Yeah.
Go make some
sell
money.
some stuff.
Yes, that's the goal.
You go, Phil. You stick around. Ashley, was awesome having you around. What's this
Yeah.
place called again? And give the address so people might find you.
For sure. It's Sauve's Country Market. We are Lakeshore Road 219 in Woodslee, Ontario.
Perfect.
That's where we are.
Perfect. And they're on Facebook
Thank
too,
you
because
so
I know
much.
that 'cause I found it.
Yeah. Facebook,
And they got a
Instagram,
webpage. I found that too.
Google. You will find it.
There you go.
Check the podcast links below. We'll kind of drop all of Ashley's
Yeah.
socials.
Thank
You'll be
you
able
so
to
much,
find
guys.
it.
Very cool.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well, thank
Have
you
a
so
great
much
day.
for your time. You as
Our
well.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Take
Ciao.
care.
Great day. Take care. Bye.